friends. I hope you're well. I came back with an exciting journey. Are you interested in going to the world of atmosphere? Okay, let's start our journey to the layers of atmosphere. In advance, thanks so much for your subscribe. So, fasten your seatbelts and let's start. The envelope of gas surrounding the Earth changes from the ground up. 5 distinct layers have been identified using thermal characteristics, chemical composition, movement, and density. Each of the layers bounded by pauses where the greatest changes in thermal characteristics, chemical composition, movement, and density. The first layer is troposphere. Known as the lower atmosphere, almost all weather occurs in this region. The troposphere begins at Earth's surface, but the height of the troposphere varies. It is around 18 to 20 km high at the equator. As the density of the gases in the layer decreases with height, the air becomes thinner. Therefore, the temperature in the troposphere also decreases with height. As one climbs higher, the temperature drops from an average around 17 degrees centigrade to minus 51 degrees centigrade at the Troposphere. As you see in the picture, the airplanes can fly in the layer. The second layer is stratosphere. The stratosphere extends from 6 to 20 km above the Earth's surface to around 50 km. This layer holds 19% of the atmosphere's gases, but very little water vapor. In this region, the temperature increases with height. Heat is produced in the process of the formation of ozone, and this heat is responsible for temperature increases from an average minus 51 degrees centigrade at Troposphere to a maximum of about minus 15 degrees centigrade at the top of the Stratosphere. The second layer is stratosphere. The stratosphere extends from 6 to 20 kilometers above the Earth's surface to around 50 kilometers. This layer holds 19% of the atmosphere's gases but very little water vapor. In this region, the temperature increases with height. Heat is produced in the process of the formation of ozone, and this heat is responsible for temperature increases from an average minus 51 degrees centigrade at Troposphere to a maximum of about minus 15 degrees centigrade at the top of the stratosphere. This increase in temperature with height means warmer air is located above cooler. The next layer is mesosphere. This layer extends from around 50 kilometers above the Earth's surface to 85 kilometers. The gases that comprise this layer continue to become denser as one descends. As such, temperatures increase as one descends, rising to about minus 15 degrees centigrade near the bottom of this layer. The gases in the mesosphere are now thick enough to slow down meteors hurtling into the atmosphere, where they burn up, leaving fiery trails in the night sky. Both the stratosphere, next layer down, and the mesosphere are considered the middle atmosphere. The transition boundary which separates the mesosphere from the stratosphere is called the stratopause. The next layer is thermosphere. Between about 85 km and 600 km lies the thermosphere, known as the upper atmosphere. While still extremely thin, the gases of thermosphere become increasingly denser as one descends toward the Earth. From as low as minus 120 degrees centigrade at the bottom of this layer, temperatures can reach as high as 2000 degrees centigrade near the top. However, despite the high temperature, this layer of the atmosphere would still feel very cold to our skin. The last layer is exosphere. This is the outermost layer of the atmosphere. It extends from about 600 km to 10,000 km above the Earth. In this layer, atoms and molecules escape into space and satellites orbit the Earth. At the bottom of the exosphere is a transition layer called the thermopause. Okay friends, this is the end of our journey to the atmosphere layers. I will be back with one more exciting journey. Have a good time. See you on next journey.